Welcome to Astronomical Learners YouTube channel. This is an educational YouTube channel where you can learn more about how kids learn to read. So today's video is going to be about the alphabetical order of learning the phonemes or letters and their sounds. So if you're ready, let's get started. Get started. So if you remember from the print awareness video, the first letter in the alphabet is A, but the sound it makes is A. So we can associate this sound with an alligator, apple, but when we're thinking about just the letter, you just want to cut off that sound for A. So other words that use the same sound are act, anchor, animal, ant. It kind of changes with different consonants that come after, but you want to remember that first letter sound, just that A by itself, makes the sound A. And then we blend that sound to make bigger words. So another thing I want to point out is A is a vowel. And the first sound that you learn is the short A sound, A, just like an apple. Next letter is B, and it makes the sound B. B. So we can associate this B sound with balloon, bear, bow or bow tie, baby, bed, bell, big. So when you hear that B sound, you know you can write the letter B. Next letter is C. And I want you to know that this is a hard C that we're going to learn first. So it makes the sound K. Just like in the word cat, cake, cookie. Some other words are car, corn, cup. So remember that hard C sound is K. Next letter is D. And it makes the sound D. D. So some words we can associate with that sound is dinosaur or dance, because it kind of looks like he's dancing. Other words are day, desk, dog, duck. Remember that D makes the sound D. Next letter is another vowel. It's E, and that's the name. Now, the short sound for E is eh, eh. Some words we associate with that eh sound is elephant, egg, elbow, end, engine, exit. These are short E sounds. So short E can also be found sometimes in the middle of words, like in the word nest. You hear that eh sound? That's the short E. Next letter is F. F. So sometimes it's easier to put your teeth on your lip to say the sound F, F at first. But you want to associate F with the sound F for words like fox. It's not always nice to point out, but we say fat, or you can say fur, fan. Other words are like feather, fish, funny. They all use that F sound. Next letter, this is going to be a hard letter sound. This is the letter G, but we're going to use the hard G sound. G. So some examples of this word or letter sound in a word is goat, guitar, gate. Other words are game, give, goose. So I know it can be confusing sometimes because we say G and it kind of has a similar sound to another letter, but we want to remember that hard G sound is G. G. Next letter is H. H. So some words that we can associate with this sound is going to be, well, the sound is and some words are like hippo, hat. Other words are happy, help, home, hungry, and they all use the letter sound. Next, we have another vowel, and this letter is I, but the short sound of this letter is I, I. So some words that you can associate with that sound are iguana, insect, igloo, inside, instead, or itch, itch, like an itchy iguana. So remember, this is a short I sound, and it can be found in the middle of words, just like the word pig. So we've worked on these so we can sound it out. Pig, pig. Next, I spoke of this earlier, we have the letter J. J. Now we already have that J sound in the letter, so we can apply it to the words. So we have words like jaguar, jump, jelly, joke, juice, jungle. That J sound is with J. Next letter is a similar sound that we've already said. We have K, and it also makes that hard C sound of K. K. Some words we can associate with the letter K and that sound are kangaroo, kite, or key, keep, king. These all make the K sound. And the more that you learn phonics, you'll learn the difference between when you use a C, when you use the K, and also there are times that you use C and K together in your spelling. But that's for another video. Next letter is L. And the sound it makes is ol. Sometimes you can put your teeth to your tongue to say ol. And words you can associate with this sound are lion, lick, lollipop, little, lemon, leaf. They all make that ol sound in the beginning. Next letter is M, and it makes the sound mm, mm. Some people's first words are mom because of this easy sound to make. Mm. Some words we associate with that sound are monkey, map, milk, mitten, moon, mouse. That sound. Next letter is very similar. It's N, and we say So can you put your tongue to the back of your teeth or touch the roof of your mouth to say the sound And some words we associate with this sound are nest, necklace, nail, night, nose. All these words use the sound Next, we have another vowel, O. So the letter is O. Now, the short O sound is ah, ah. So you kind of make an O with your mouth, right? Ah. So some words we associate with O are ostrich, on, offer, off, odd, ox. They all use that short O, ah sound. Also, it can be for oranges, that short O sound. Next, we have the letter P. and it makes the sound P. So we have some examples here, like penguin, piano. We also have, what if the penguin's name is Penny? What if it had a friend that's a pony? Or another friend that's a puppy? These are all examples of the sound P. Next we have, this is going to be one letter, but it does make a sound that requires two letters. So this letter is Q, but it makes the sound Qu. Qu. So some words that we associate with Q are, like this is a quail, making a quilt, and it looks like she's got a crown, so she must be a queen. So this is spelled with a Q-U, but all of these words use that sound Qu. Next we have the letter R, and it makes the sound er. So some examples are raccoon, raincoat, rainbow, rain, red, road, river. All of these words use that sound Next we have the letter S. Now, I will say that you're going to hear the C, the more phonics that you learn, make a similar sound, and you're going to learn how to use the difference. But the first sound that makes the S sound is going to be this letter S. So S is S. And sometimes it's spelled with two S's. Some words that we use to represent this sound are seal, sing, sit, also stand. Other words are like saw, sock, sun, seed. They all use that S sound. Next letter is T. Oh, let me redo that. Next letter is T, and it makes the sound T, T. So you put your two letter, let me restart. Next letter is T, and it makes the sound when you put your teeth together, T, T. And words that we use to represent the sound are turtle, tie, also toast, toy, table, tent. They all use that T sound. Next letter is a vowel, and it's U. U. But the short U sound is uh. So you kind of make a U with your bottom lip. Some words that we can use to remember this sound are umpire, umbrella, up, under, until, unknown. They all use that sound So this is a short U sound. And just like we have here, that best example is going to be umbrella. Next we have the letter V. And this sound is similar to F. You're going to put those teeth on your lip to say V, V. Some examples are violin, vulture. Other words are like in February, you'll hear Valentine. You might get some flowers and put them in a vase. You might wear a vest. Or you might see some watermelon growing on a vine. Or grapes growing on a vine. V. Next we have W. Now, remember my print awareness. I know it doesn't look like two U's, it looks like two V's. But this letter we say is W, and it makes the sound W. W. So some words that we use to represent the sound are wagon, walrus. Other words are like wash, web, window, Work, that is W. Next we have X, X. So in some phonics, you'll see it represented as an X-ray, but I want you to understand that that's good for print awareness, so you know it's the letter X. But for phonics or for sounds, you want to understand it's usually at the end of a word. So fox, you hear that X sound. It's really like the K and S put together, but it makes the X sound. X. So some examples are like box, six, mix, wax. And that is the letter X. Next we have Y. So Y can be a little tricky. You first learn it as a consonant, and that sound is Y. Y. You hear it in words like yak, yarn, yawn, or the color yellow, or if you say yes, or if you use a yo-yo. But the more phonics you learn, this actually is sometimes a vowel because it can make other sounds as well. And the last letter of this alphabetic order is Z. And it makes the sound Z. So just kind of like T, where you put your teeth together, but you're going to say Z, Z. And words that we use to associate with this sound are zebra, zipper, the number 0. Maybe you're in a zone. Maybe you like to see a zebra at the zoo. Maybe you're using Zoom with a virtual tutor. This is the letter Z. So thank you so much for watching, and check out the next video, which is the phonics order of learning these sounds.